To create the activities for the different option and as project structures outside the other option for the Indian rupee. Now, we will create the enterprise project structure for our project. Go to the enterprise menu and select the enterprise project structure option as shown. Create a new EPS and name it as construction project management as shown for the Indian rupee. Now, we will create the enterprise project structure for our project. Go to the enterprise menu and select the enterprise project structure option as shown. Create a new EPS and name it as construction project management as shown. Use Shift keys to bring CP and EPS outside the other options. To display the project's window, click on the icon as shown. Select the Construction Project Management option and click on the New Project icon to create a new project. In the EPS step, select the Construction Project Management option as shown. And click on the New Project icon to create a new project. In the EPS step, select the Construction Project Management option as shown. Name the project as Residential Building and ID as RB as shown. As we are doing a building project, we will divide activities into substructure and superstructure activities. So, create WBS for substructure and superstructure options. Click on the icon to view the WBS window as shown. Click on that icon and name the WBS as substructure. Create another WBS and name it as superstructure as shown. Switch to the activities window as shown. Now, we will create activities mentioned in the problem setup. Add the activities according to the displayed table. Select the substructure option and create the new activity by clicking on the Add icon as shown. Name the activity as excavation and enter the duration as 3, mentioned in the problem setup. Similarly, add the activities cuboidal footing, trapezoidal footing, and columns below the substructure WBS. Now icon to create a substructure and superstructure as shown. Switch to the activities window as shown. Now, we will create activities mentioned in the problem setup. Add the activities according to the displayed table. Select the substructure option and create the new activity by clicking on the Add icon as shown. WBS of any activities. Now, select Superstructure option and create the remaining. Create another line activities and create a new project and click on End. Super project is create a new project. RB is shown. So create WBS for substructure. Structure as shown. Now we will set up. Similarly, add the activities cuboidal footing, trapezoidal footing, and columns below the substructure WBS. Now, select Superstructure option and create the remaining activities, such as flip level beam, slab, top beam, walls and roof slab, etc. as shown. We completed the job of creating the activities. Now, we will assign the predecessor for each each activity. Right-click on cuboidal footing activity and select predecessor option, as shown. Activity excavation is the predecessor to the activity cuboidal footing. So, select excavation activity and click on assign icon as shown. Click on predecessors option in the details window to check whether the predecessor is added or not. Select the relation option as FS as shown. Similarly, assign predecessors for remaining activities as for the problem setup and select the relation option as FS. Note that assign the predecessors correctly using the displayed table. Part 2. In this video, you will learn to assign resources and run schedule for the final problem setup. Open the software. Now open the residential resources required to complete the activities in our project. Click on the resources window as shown. Now click on the add icon to create the resource. You can use move keys to bring the resource out of other resources as shown. Now, you can name this activity as residential building for reference and create the resources that are needed under this. Now, again click on the add icon to create the resource. Name the resource as Mason and select the labor type as labor as shown. The resource to bring the resource out of other resource as shown. Now click on the add icon to create the resource. To assign resources required to complete the activity. In our project, click on the icon, and click on the add-on. Select the Mason resource, and click on Units and Prices option in the Details window. Enter the standard rate value as 120, which means the salary of Mason is 120 rupees per hour, and per day his salary will be 120 multiplied by 9, that is 1080. This is an assumed value, and you can use your own value in the standard rate option. Similarly, add all remaining resources like Mazdor, BC, mixer operator, mixer, and all resources. as per the displayed table. Now, right-click on the excavation activity and select it for particular activities. Now, we will assign resources for particular activities, as we calculated in the previous video. Switch back to the Activities window, as shown. Right-click on the excavation activity and select Assign option. As per the resource calculation, excavation activity requires the resources made and Mozdor. So, select Made and Mozdor resources and click on Assign icon as shown. Click on Resources option in the Details window and change Remaining Units option as 1 for Made resource and 11 for Mozdor resource as per the calculation of the resources. The remaining units per time option represent the value of resources required per day. Similarly, change the remaining units option. Similarly, change the remaining. Now, we will run the schedule for our project. Click on the schedule icon and select the appropriate current date as shown. Click on Schedule option to run the schedule of the project. Now, you can find the total duration of the project and critical activities in the Gantt chart. Since there are no parallel activities present in this project, all activities become the critical activities. You can also find the total cost of the project in the budgeted total cost column in the activities window. This completes the video on Part 2. Project. In other required per day. Similarly, change the remaining units option. Make a copy of this final project in other EPS for future reference. Switch to the projects window. Right-click on Residential Building Project and select Copy option, and you can paste this project in any EPS as shown. Like this, have 2 or more copies of the final project. Open the residential building project as shown. Now, we will run the schedule for our project. Click on the schedule icon and select the appropriate current date as shown. Click on Schedule option to run the schedule of the project.